Hey everyone, welcome back into our Fairbanks Evening News Tuesday night edition. It's time for the weather. Mike Schultz with you once again, and we are really smiling because we're looking at temperatures continuing to warm right into the weekend and maybe even some snow in the forecast. So the cold air is out of the picture, maybe for good. We'll talk more about that in just a little bit. Our photograph night taken at the airport by Shirley Gump. You can see the sun just about ready to go down across the hills there. A nice plume of the sunlight there. And as always, if you have a photograph to share, by all means, send it to photos@ktvf11.com and we'll share it with the rest of the audience. Here's what's going on at our temperatures. 0. That is our temperature right now. That is the high for the day. The low last night, 30 below. Record high, 44 in 2004. Down to 52 below in 1932. Your sunrise and sunset, more than 8 hours of daylight, 8 hours and 5 minutes to be exact. That's worth celebrating. A gain of 7 minutes from yesterday. On the satellite picture, we were looking yesterday at everything coming out of the south. Now it's switched around to the southeast, which is still a good, favorable position for bringing in warmer temperatures, and you can see a lot more cloud cover. Most of the precipitation is down around the Prince William Sound area, not too far away from the Anchorage area. And some of this will work its way in tomorrow through the passes, giving us about a 40% chance of a little light snow, but no real accumulation expected. But it is a change in the weather pattern. That's good. What's going on across the rest of the state over southeast Alaska? The rain and snow has returned to Juneau. Also raining around Ketchikan, 40 degrees there. In the Gulf Coast areas, you can see Anchorage looking at 22 degrees. And a little rain around the Kodiak region, 40 degrees there. Kind of chilly at Cold Bay, 33. Up and down the west coast, things are nice. Around Nome, 13 degrees. 26 below at Barrow. 36 below at Fort Yukon. Lower 48 weather heading over the northwest part of the state, I should say. And you can see again, they're looking at sunshine, no precipitation there. Nice weather down around Las Vegas, 73. Phoenix cooled off a little bit, 59 after a high of 70 yesterday, 75 in Dallas, Minneapolis at 27 degrees. New York and Boston clearing out after the snow they had, but guess what? More snow is moving their direction. This is what's called a Alberta Clipper coming in from Alberta, riding the jet stream and moving right across the Great Lakes. So more snow expected there, but not real heavy as it was before, thank goodness. Now elsewhere across the country, you can see things are clear over the deep south and another batch of moisture moving ashore in the Pacific Northwest. What's it all mean? Well, we're getting Santa Ana winds setting up for the southern sections of California. Gusts 40 to 50 miles per hour. A high fire threat, if you can think about that, with all the snow they've been having back east. Dangerous crosswinds, and it's just that time of the year where they start getting their Santa Ana winds. Elsewhere, the jet stream once again pulling all that cold air in across the eastern half of the country. Windy and frigid by later on this week over the eastern half. Back to Alaska for tomorrow, the partly cloudy skies at Barrow. Mostly sunny skies for Nome, and flurries expected in Fort Yukon. Here in the interior, we'll be looking at a chance of a snow developing by evening. For Fairbanks and Delta, cloudy skies expected at Healy. Over southeast sections, once again, more snow in Juneau, 2 to 4 inches expected there. Rainy periods at Ketchikan. While over the southwest part of the state, rain for Cold Bay, wind and rain for Kodiak, and increasing clouds for Bethel. And over the south central regions around the Anchorage area, a few flurries for Anchorage, scattered snow showers for Valdez, rain and snow expected at Homer. Time once again for our kids' weather, and this week we're talking with the kids from the Watershed School. Tonight, here's a young lady with a very nice picture.
Hello, my name is Ellie. I'm in Miss Perez's 6th grade class at Watershed Charter School, and here is my weather picture. I based it off the 4 seasons, winter, spring, summer, fall, and I used markers and pencils to make it.
Very creative, Ellie. And again, thanks to Mount McKinley Bank for sponsoring our kids' weather. Tomorrow night, a young man will be here with a question about the Coriolis effect. Very interesting question. Here's your forecast for the remainder of the night. 14 below, mostly cloudy, not as cold as it has been for the last few nights, obviously. Tomorrow, we're going above 0, 7 degrees with a chance of a little snow by evening, about 40% chance. And the extended forecast, as you can see here, temperatures warming up very nicely. The low 20s by Sunday and Monday. Above. I can't believe I'm saying that. It's been such a long time. Little light snow is possible also on Sunday, and overnight lows will be very consistent, right around 5 degrees below 0. And I'll say it right now, I think I'm going to go out on a ledge and say this is the last 20 below we're going to see for this year.
Well,
Hold you to that.
Be careful. Are you sure about that?
Feel very, very confident.